Hello and welcome to today's episode of Taekwondo Life Magazine Live. This is Master Marc Zirogiannis. I'm your host, and I am happy to be coming to you. We are a member of the Believe Network. Do you believe? Today we are talking about a very cool project, independent film project called Dojo, a great film that we had the opportunity to screen, and we want to give you a little bit more information about that and tell you where you can see that and give you a little bit of the information on it. But before we do that, this episode is presented to you by BetOnline. BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for everything football. BetOnline has every stat, every matchup, and even live odds and spreads to bet on during the games. Think you know your stuff? Get in on a $200,000 mega contest and pick 5 games against the spread every week for your chance at weekly prizes and a share of $200,000. When the game's over, head over to our online casino and get in on gaming of blackjack, poker, or unwind with over 150 slot games. Head over to the website today and get in on the action. Bet online. The game starts here. Okay, so we are talking about a film, an independent film project um, made on very little bit of money, but you would never know it to watch it, called Dojo. And it can be found at dojothefilm.com. That's dojothefilm.com. And we'll link that uh, in our story. We did a written review at our website, tkdlifemagazine.com. The trailer's on our YouTube. And this really is we called it a must-see film for martial arts fans. It's bold, it's independent. There are probably some select places that are screening it, but certainly you can purchase it online digitally at the website that I gave you. This film has won a record 485 film awards, including at Cannes, including at the Los Angeles Film Festival, Urban Action Showcase. If you remember Urban Action Showcase, we actually did the passing of the mantle of the Black Dragon a few years ago from Grandmaster Ron Van Cleef to Michael Jai White. The list goes on, and you can read the entire curriculum, excuse me, vitae, the Dojo, the film. Now for a quick word from our sponsor. Okay, we're back. And like I said, I don't want to give you too much information. I'll read you from the synopsis. I don't want to spoil anything. Shane Lucas, an ex-Yakuza member and fourth-degree black belt in judo, is hunted down at his local dojo in Los Angeles, 1985, by his longtime rival, Elias De Rosa, and his crew members from the same crime family. Shane is threatened to come back to the Yakuza or suffer the consequence of not. And that really is the premise. The film does a lot with a little. It's a short film. Um, there's not a lot of locations. There's not a lot. There are a decent amount of characters for a small film, but it all takes place basically in one setting. And they do a very good job of weaving this backstory without, flashbacks or fancy things. But what they do really well is the acting, the editing, the script. They're all very, very tight and have a very, very polished and good look. So that explains a lot of the award-winning nature of it. It's solid all the way through. It's very efficient. It's very tight. It has a common, to some degree, martial arts theme, right? Revenge and warring schools. But it is a little bit different because there's a little bit of a mob element there. We don't exactly fully know what's going on, and that's part of the mystery of it. And as I talked about later in my review, could be the basis for maybe doing an expanded project from a short film to a full-length feature if investors are there. I mean, if there are investors out there who are interested, I don't know that any other film has ever had the kind of a critical acclaim that this one has and won the number of awards, which is a testament to the film's producers and creators. The film stars John Paul and Christopher Guerrero. This is their passion project. And really the highlight of the film for martial arts fans, but I think for non-martial arts fans, action fans as well, is the fight scenes. And like I said, the film is not that long, but there are significant fight scenes there. They're very gritty. They're well done. They have multiple styles of martial arts woven into one. Um, they are very, very good. Um, the 85 is actually a pretty good time frame for this because it harkens back to um, some real traditional martial arts and martial arts settings, which I really like. For me, it harkens back to really when I was really getting started and training in on bare wood floors and only with men and only with adults more than anything else. Uh, but this is certainly worth seeing. Again, dojothefilm.com. It's got some great editing, great fight choreography. Um, like I said, you're going to get drawn into this backstory. This is one to watch. These filmmakers are ones to watch. And I suggest that you see this. I recommend it. I really think it would be cool for people in the martial arts community, Taekwondo community, karate community to come out and support one of our own and really, really make this not only a critical success, but a financial success for these guys. Like I said, I know they didn't put a lot of money into it, but it would be nice to see it really be one of these films that shows you that you don't need to have a big budget to appeal to an audience or to be able to tell a story. So that's dojothefilm.com. The film is Dojo, and we are Taekwondo Life Magazine. I look forward to seeing you in the theater and on the mats. This is Master Marc Zirogiannis, and don't forget this episode has been presented by Bet Online.
Do you believe?